Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here, your Emperor and Commander, conquering the world, and welcome back to the Netherlands, the United Netherlands, except for Luxembourg, which we will get hopefully later. But yeah, welcome back guys, and it's not a recording session. We are at war with Egypt, so let's just keep playing. Let's go on speed 4. There we go. We are building our factories, we are having them all built soon. Especially interested in the machine parts factory that we are going to get hopefully soon when we did our technology. And then after this technology over here, we are going to go back to positivism and ideological thought, because these two give extra research. Ideological thought gets research because of the bonuses to plurality, and this gives education efficiency. We only have 56% literacy, so still need to get more literacy. And that is most likely because of our colonies. I think that is calculated in, but I am not sure anymore. I think it is. Can I see literacy in the provinces? Well, here we can see in Flanders that most literacy is between 51 and 62. So, yeah. And in our colonies it's also very low. I'm not sure if the colonies are counting. I forgot actually. We are at war with Egypt. We are going to take this state over here, because then we can colonize some more already when we have the colonial points. Hey, a factory is up and running. That is that sound. Where is it? Not sure. But yeah, some of these things are having a huge penalty. There we can see it. The output is reduced to 93.7% since the factory is missing maintenance goods. What do we not have? Well, we have the cement, but we don't have the machine parts. Really. We're having a cement factory, so... yeah, and the total used is going down, so apparently we are having enough, I think. And that should be the case. It's red in this screen, though. Not sure why. But we are making those ourselves, those factories, so they are coming along. And yeah, when we are done with this war, we're going to go to war with Ethiopia, and then we with Sokoto again, and then we're going to jump from one to the other. And do this the cheapest way possible. When we look at our infamy limits. Did I build all the naval bases? I think I did, right? Yes. So we can start building way more boats. How are the boats doing, actually? Are we still making the navy? Yeah, we are making the men of war, so let's keep doing that. They will get replaced by better boats later in the game. Okay, we do have the war goal siege down. Will that be enough to peace out? No. But they are over here, so let's just take the battle. I don't look at my generals, I just move in. I think we are fine. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, especially when I roll such a high number. That is a stack wipe. That is 3.4 war score. Is that enough to peace out? No. Okay. Well, then we're gonna siege down a little bit more over here, I guess. As long as we keep this siege, the war goal, we are going to get a ticking war score, so that's also really nice. Oh, we are still encouraging our clergymen a bit more, because we still need to go to 2% of the population. And here you can see it as well. When we have 2% of the clergy, then we need clerks. Those will come later with in the factories. And then we need to get our literacy up and our plurality rate up. That's the only things that we can influence. I also have some points left. We are, I think, sphering. Yeah, we were sphering Sweden, and we are trying to decrease the opinion of the people that are having better than neutral. For example, the Russians. Need to decrease their opinion. And then we're going to go and try to get someone else in our sphere. Decrease the opinion with Russia. There we go. Now we go to 1. Should we try Luxembourg again? Let's try it. Yeah, and then they immediately discredit us, so it's going to be super difficult, I think, but let's try it. But I don't think we can get Luxembourg. Okay. 7%. I think we need around 10% to peace out. And then I think we're going to go to war with Ethiopia. Oh, we have a repayment CP against Tuscany. Not going to make use of that one. Yeah, then we're going to go to war with you. We can demand a concession, because you're still small enough. Take some Ethiopian stuff over here. There we go. Almost all our factories are now built. This could be enough actually to win the war. Let's take a look. Will that be enough? No. Still need a little bit more. Well, let's go for it. Hey, we can do something with Luxembourg. Maybe France is giving up or something. Increase our opinion. We are now cordial. Yeah, they're gonna try to put us out again. No, France, why are you doing this to me? Well, looks like we are gonna go to war with France for Luxembourg and something else. There we go. Demand Cordovan. There we go. We're gonna get more population. And we now have these things over here. Some more wool and grain. Gonna sit over here. And that should mean that we can now colonize... Yeah, this, but we don't have the points. Need to wait for our points to come in. And can we then claim on you? Are you having any great power influence? No. Do you have any allies? No. So, let's demand a concession against Ethiopia. And take some stuff from them as well. We can do a hammer. We don't have to do anything for our people, really. So let's start doing the trade union so we can get healthcare and school system up with getting social reform desire. I think that's fine. Okay, the longer we don't get caught, the better. Hopefully it's gonna take a while. And there we go, we get 4.1 infantry. That is a lot, actually. Okay, we have mechanical production. We don't get the machine parts factory immediately because we have a base chance of 2%, and we can increase this by early railroad and mechanical precision saw. But that is a invention, I think. I think I'm just gonna go with the education stuff. I think we want to get our research up all the time. So let's start with ideological thought. We also get an extra focus point, and I think we will get it. Yeah, we get an extra one. So if I do this one, we get 3 focus points. That will also be really nice. Let's get this technology. Now, you guys are gonna stay here for now. The clergy population is growing. Very nice. The boats are getting in Rotterdam. Oh, we can lose some money or not. It's only 8,000. Who cares about 8,000? Oh, there we go. We can get Luxembourg maybe, guys. We are now friendly. We are friendlies. There's the mechanical precision saw, so we now have a chance of getting the machine parts factory, which is really good. Yeah, and there we go, we are banned. But we are now friendly, so that is at least something. Is there anything I want to sphere over here? Well, we can still get Denmark. Yeah, let's try to get Denmark. And no one is having Denmark. Of course they are hostile with Prussia. I don't remember if Prussia needs this to form the North German Federation. I think they have almost everything they need. They did lose this to Russia, though. They do have Saxony. So you would think... Oh! Schlesien is occupied by Austria out of the war, so... I think it's going to be very difficult for Prussia to form the North German Federation. I really think so. Okay, we have 2% clergy in Java. Let's go to another province over here. Let's go to East Hausaland or something. Oh my god, the education here is so bad, of course. Yeah, let's give these people some extra education. That would be nice. Okay. There we go, we have our war goal, and we will go to war immediately. We can only take one state, so... And yeah, we have to walk all the way around. But that's fine. Hey, we also at war with Nest. So Nest was actually allied with them, but they are landlocked over here, so I think we are fine. I would love to get Oman and Yemen completely done. Which can I take over here? Can I see which concessions I can take? I can also do a conquest, but it's 22 infamy, so that's absolutely not going to work. What about Yemen? You're a primitive nation. Yeah, I can take all of Yemen, but that costs me 10 infamy again. That is the downside of taking uncivilized nations and annex them. I think when Ethiopia is having one state left, it will also be 10 infamy, so not really worth it. Just need to nibble stuff away from them for only a little bit. What do you guys still need? You guys still need your engineer in Europe. So let's get that engineer over here. Hey, that rhymes. Still getting the bureaucrats in Wallonia, that's gonna take a while. And I don't think Wallonian is accepted. Where can I see my accepted cultures? Don't know. No idea where I can find my accepted cultures. No. I don't know, guys. There should be some information somewhere. What is this? Ambassador insulted. The United Kingdom gains a humiliate CB on the United Kingdom. The Netherlands, we. No, we will get our relations up with the UK. 1 prestige, guys. Always pick prestige. There are a couple of rules in this game, and one is to take always prestige. Okay. Nice. So this is the state I'm gonna take, and then we can colonize this one because it's having a 30 life rating. If we have the colonial points. We have a pit threshing machine. We get 20% more fruit and grain and tea. It's gonna be fantastic. How are we doing with the trade stuff? We are not buying anything anymore. Oh, there we go. Some clippers still. And liquor. Clothes. They do have a clothes factory, so you would think... Where is it? The clothes factory. There. Yeah. That the clothes factory should do okay. Let's take a look at the clothes factory. Well, fabric is also expensive, I guess. Ah. Should not be too expensive. I guess just more people need to start working over here. I think that is what is happening. It's saying this that is very red. Factory couldn't afford all its inputs yesterday. Yeah. We need more. But we will get more technologies and then we can get it. We could get an alliance with Brazil. Do we want Brazil in our sphere of influence? You know what? Let's try it. And what about Denmark? Yeah, Denmark as well. Let's try to get these two. We will first do Denmark and then we will do Brazil. I will put 1 point in so that I remember to use it. Let's just try it. Population is going down. We can lose 5% in Sumatra or 20%. Never lose 20%. What a waste. Ah, and Brazil, yeah, the United Kingdom is trying to keep us out of Brazil. Okay. We have the power loom, we get more wool, silk and fabric. Cotton and wool. Inventions. Yeah, let's just not do Brazil then for now. Let's focus on Denmark. So I'm going to take their capital and I'm going to take the war goal over here in Ankober. 130,000 on the coffee, 94 on grain and 84,000 on coffee. We're going to get more coffee, guys. It's always a good idea. Do I need to build more boats? Yes, I will. Let's just keep making the Man O' Wars. They are not the best built boats. But for now they will do for the colonial points. No, we will never lose prestige. And no, we will never lose population. There are the rules, guys. Nothing else. We're almost reaching our clergy 2% bonus. That's really nice. And then we're going to alliance, sure. Can you... Well, is this enough to peace out? I think so. No, it's not enough. Okay. Well, then I will just go to the war goal. And take that one out. So we are going a little bit over our force limit. That's okay. For our navy. We can get Denmark happier. Increase our opinion to cordial, please. It's going to be so difficult to get Luxembourg. There are texts that give you more of these points, that you can do it quicker. We have the Hussey and McCormick's reaping machine. Okay. And there it is. Demand Oromia. Thank you very much. More coffee. More money. And now we can colonize this one. So we can colonize 1, 2, 3, 4 things right now, but we don't have the points. I'm working on it. And with that war out of the way, what are we gonna do next? Well, maybe we should just take a look at what I need. Can I take something from the map? Where is the T? Where is the T on this map? RGO. And the T should be somewhere over here, right? T, T, T. There, these are all the T provinces. And what can we then take? China and Japan. Am I going to take Japan? Siam is having some tea over here. Not a lot of people are working over there. There's a lot of people. Didn't the Dutch had a trading port somewhere over here? I think they did. So, but you are in the sphere of the US, so that's gonna be super difficult. We could do a war against the Chinese, but I don't think my army is strong enough yet. They are very weak, though. It's not gonna work, I think. And Sokoto is a truce over review in a little bit. Let's just wait and go to war with Sokoto next. Because there's a lot of population, and those can become soldiers. It's as simple as that, guys. That is how it works, right? You need to come here, then we have 2 stacks. Bureaucrats are slowly coming over here. We have more national focus points. There we go. And let's get more clergy. I will go with this one to get more education. Yeah, and then I will go and maybe we should also go to Sumatra and put some clergy over there. We go. Teach our people how to read, so we can get more research points. Okay, how is Sweden doing? Okay, no one in Sweden is trying, so that will stay in my influence, hopefully. And what about Denmark? Yeah, looks like Denmark will also become mine, and then we can focus on something else. What is this? Ah, we are discredited once again in Luxembourg. Yeah, I need to beat these points to... I need 100 to kick France out, but they will need only 50 to stop me again, so this will never work. There we go, these are the discoveries I was waiting for. The 5% plurality bonuses we are going to get now, because we did the research, are going to give us so much more research points. We have 78% bonus, and this will go to 100 very soon, with all the inventions. Do we still not have the machine parts? No. Okay. Oh well. I was hoping for that though. Do you get any influence from great powers? The answer is no, so I will absolutely go to war with Sokoto next. Bit more prestige. Denmark is now into my... Well, we are friendly, so not in my sphere yet. Yeah, France could now just ban me again if they want to. And they should do this very soon, I think. Yeah, and we are banned, so that is really not gonna work. But it's okay. Doesn't really matter. We'll just go to war with France for everything, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6 stacks, and then I think I can beat them with superior technology. Okay, authoritarianism. Truce timer is over. Let's justify a demand concession. 5 infamy. Please don't get caught now. We have the Nationalist Party. We should fabricate claims very quickly and not get caught all the time. But for some reason, we are. Hey, there we go. We have the machine parts factory. We get more ammunition and glass output. So we're gonna build the machine parts factory. What do we need for it? Iron and cement. Oh no, never mind. We need coal and steel. And we have that in Wallonia, so let's start building it over there. It's going to be a super profitable building. We have 1 million. Is there anything I want to spend this on? We should get our railroads going, so we can spend our money on railroads. But first the technologies for research. But then yeah, we should absolutely go and take the railroads, because there's nothing else we can really spend our money on. There we go, even more plurality. We are now at 19%. The plurality bonuses are insane. I could lower my tariffs a bit, but the effective tariff is only... Oh, it is 100. Oh. Nah, let's just keep making money. I think that's more important. I really think so. Yeah. And our people have all their needs almost. So, people should not be angry. Yeah, we're trying to get the resources for the factory. Very nice. We are building some more boats. We are slowly getting a bit more colonial power. But when these are coming in, these naval bases, we are going to get more. I don't think you get points from naval bases in colonies. But you do get naval force limit, so... Let's keep building these boats until we don't need them anymore. Nice, we get a CB claim speed bonus, very nice. Then the question is, which state do I take, or does it not matter? We want this state. Oh, what did I just click away? Well, I clicked something away and I don't know what I clicked away. So any resource I really would like to get... No, I think I only care about the population. Then we need Benin over here. This. It's giving us so much. There we go. Let's declare the war. Let's go for Benin. And it means that we are not getting caught, so we can go to war instantly after this one. We will take the capital and you will take the war goal. There we go. Outbreak of smallpox. Uh-oh. Well, lose the least amount of population. That's what we are doing. We have our education tech very soon. Very nice. The clergymen in East Hausa land are done as well. Let's go to another state. So over here we have 2% or higher, right? Yeah. Nice. And Java as well. East Hausa land as well. Sumatra is busy, and then we have Dutch Oromia. Well, fine. I always have 2% and then I will stop doing that, I think, and then we're gonna get people in the factories. Especially getting clerks, so we can get even more research points. Hey, we have our research. Education efficiency, so our people will get literacy quicker. Even more things. Education efficiency, very nice. We could continue with the education efficiency. Because these things cost 9,000. So it's a bit meh. Maybe we should just get the railroads. Is there anything else? I want to get this one when we can get it, but it's 1855. This one is in 1860. We do have most of the army things that I want. We could go steamers. Then we can make the compass raiders and steam transports. Yeah, I think we're gonna go and get the railway and the... Yeah, this is a quick attack and then we can put our money in the railways, which is also giving a bonus to your factories. As you can see over here we have 16% infrastructure. And the infrastructure gives you a throughput bonus. So, always good to build railways. Just a flat bonus that you just want to get. Yeah, we take the capital and they instantly want to give us their thing. So we now have this. More population, I guess. And they are now cut in half. Where are we gonna go next? When is the Egypt truce over? That is a bit too long. We could take some coastal stuff from Oman over here. Zanzibar. Yeah, let's take Zanzibar. Do you have any meddling? No. Let's take Zanzibar. Is there anything colonizable here with 30? Next to the lakes, for example? No, I don't think so. Okay, but then we have a nice port over here as well. We could go to war over here as well with Zulu. Ah, we are getting caught early. Because there are some Boers over here, which are, I think, an accepted culture of the Dutch, but most likely Great Britain is... No, they are not influencing, really. They are just cordial with Zulu and Oranje. Yeah, Oranje is, this means orange in Dutch, is friendly with the UK, so then we have to go to war with the UK. And Transvaal is normal. So we could go and take Zulu and Transvaal, and then we have another. But I think that's costing a huge amount of points because we are annexing these countries. It sucks. An alliance offer from Spain. Sure. Why not? Why not Spain? We will get Denmark to a sphere. There we go. And put this to 1. Same for Sweden. No one is trying to get Sweden. And over here in Denmark, no one is trying to get Denmark. So we are fine. And then Luxembourg, I guess we will not even try anymore. Because I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, this is now the sphere map. Looking a bit more orange. And maybe we should try to get Brazil. Let's increase our opinion. Yeah, let's try it. I think we can get it. We have 60 colonial points. Is that enough to colonize something? Do we need 80? We need 80 colonial power. Okay, we need to wait a bit more. Some of our naval bases are getting built. Let's see, the one in Brooks. Let's see how much more points we get in a couple of days. There we go. Now we have 80 points. So which one are we going to colonize first? I think we're going to colonize this first, because this is now accessible for Portugal. And I want it. Boom. And now if no one is meddling, we will get this in 9 months or something. And yes, we will take this from Portugal, guys. Don't you worry. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Nice that we can see the flags when people are influencing the stuff. I like to see that. Okay, well, you guys need to come over here because we are going to war with Zanzibar. More plurality. You have almost 20 research points now. Because of the plurality. That is how good plurality is. It's really good. And I see almost no negative factors except for our dyes and stuff. But later on you can build a dye factory and then you have at least one of the two imports. And that should hopefully solve that problem a bit over there. There's our CB. One more time, gonna check if there's no great power meddling, and the answer is no, so we're gonna go and take that. Yeah, see, those things are getting built in 2 days in Merah, but we don't get any colonial points. It's just giving us more naval force limit, which is fine. I'm just gonna keep building those in Europe. And that was the early railroad, so we have all the Tech 1s now. So normally it's a really good idea to just go and take all Tech 2s now and not Tech 3s, because it's so expensive. But what is a good idea right now? I want this one in where is the 1950? You know what, let's get steamers. I want to get steamers, then we can go and get better ships. Where's the dock button? Oh, yeah, there's no dock button in this screen. So what I will do is this. And then right-click on the boat. And then we're going to go declare war on Mr. Oman. Then we have another colonial start over here in 1870. So we can colonize this, we can colonize this, we can colonize stuff over here. Portugal will, of course, colonize this. It would be also really nice to get this part. Is there something to do with Morocco? Well, you're also a primitive nation, so yeah, we could go and take stuff from Morocco. Tarza, for example. Algeria's French, right? Yeah. And Tunis as well? Tunis is free, but it will be 10 infamy. Maybe we should just ignore this. And on the other hand, I would love to start colonization here as well. Even if it's in the Sahara, I want to have orange on the map, so... Okay guys, that will be the end for this video. Hopefully you're still enjoying this run. It's an old game, but I think it's a lot of fun to play. We're almost with clergy. Getting a bit more over here. And yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.